I'm going to turn my construction lines on. I'm going to delete all of these except for the initial center line. Well, you know what? Maybe not all of these. Maybe just those guys. I think I'll keep those over there. Okay. And here we go. I'm going to create a vertical construction line to put my next circle on. Go into my object layer, click circle, click the center. I'm going to make sure my nearest snap is not on because it was. See, look at that. And now I will for sure get the center. And then I'm going to type D for diameter and enter and just start knocking these out. As I look at number 22, I see it's 7, 5, 4.5, and 3.5. So let's get them all done. 7, enter, enter again, D, enter, 5, enter. Do it again, D, enter, 4.5, enter, do it again, D, enter, 3.5, enter. Now, looking at this guy, we have to decide which side is up. With the other one, it was really obvious which side was going to be up. It made much more sense to have the right side as our top. Otherwise, everything would have been shown as hidden lines. But on this other one, it really doesn't matter. There is no significant advantage one way or the other, whether we do it as the left side or the right side. There's absolutely no advantage. I think this time I'm going to go with the left side as being the top. Okay, just to shake things up for you. And in doing so, that would make the 5-inch diameter portion of this piece hidden. So that guy right there is actually going to be moved to the hidden layer. There it is. And by the way, LTS is at 1 even, and that's what's giving me the dashes the size they are at this level of zoom. All right. Next step is to go to our construction layer and make the vertical lines. XL, enter, V, enter. Okay. And from this line here, I'll start offsetting upward. So my first offset is 1 1/4. Oops. And the next one is 1. And that would make the last one 1/2 inch. Okay. I'm going to go to my object layer, click the rectangle tool, and begin here. So the biggest part of this outer ring is right there. And then we have what I am making the bottom, that guy there. And then I said the top one was going to be the more shallow one, the smaller one. And that is from here to here. Okay. So that is what it looks like in the side view with object lines only. Now for the hole going through it is just a straight hole. So that's that one there. Remember that other one was tapered. So that one's pretty easy. There you go. That is our side view. Put our center line in there so that when we copy it, we get that. Let's do that. Do some offsetting first here. And go to my center layer, line layer. Oops, hello. Okay. Okay. And now I'm ready to copy that. So CO, enter. Just move that down. Basically so that it lines up with my other one. Close enough. There we go. Okay. Now to convert this lowest view to the section view. Move these hidden lines to the object layer. And then just trim out all this stuff. I'm going to turn off my construction lines. That'll make trimming it a lot easier. And just get rid of all this stuff. So that's the hole going through the whole thing right there. And then that wouldn't be there. And that. Okay. Okay. And now we are ready to do the section lines that go in this area. So I'm going to move to my section layer, click on hatch, and make sure my scale is at 2. There it is. And I've got my ANSI 31, and then I'll just click inside. Okay. Once that's good, I'm going to give it the check mark, hit escape. All right, things are looking pretty good here. We have some dimensioning to do and the cut line itself, just like that one over there. I could redraw that, or I could just copy it. It would be a lot easier to copy it. It might be more beneficial to you to redraw it one more time. But I think that's what I'll do. For your sake, I will redraw this guy just as a review. But the truth is, copying it would be faster. But let's do it from scratch. So the cut line itself, I want to extend beyond the object 1/2 inch. So to do that, I'm going to offset my circle here 1/2 inch and go to my cut layer, my phantom layer, go to line, and just go across the whole thing. There it is. And then I'm going to go up approximately 1 inch. I can do that by offsetting 1 inch. There it is. And then drawing that line with the leader. And I'll remind you how we did the leader. We went to our leader style, and we made a section style in leader in the manage multi-leader menu, and there was nothing to it. It was just, the big thing was that the size of the arrow was 0.25, and then we shut all this other stuff off. Just there's no check marks on the second tab, and on the third tab it says nothing, none. So that was the deal, and that way you can just make a very simple arrow. So you click leader, and then let me zoom in on this so I don't make a mistake like I did last time. If you just kind of go up, it should track upward. There it is, and then back down. Perfect. One more time. Hover over the endpoint and then slowly track straight up. No, it's not doing it. Oh, there it is. Okay. Click and then down. And then hit the enter button. So hit the enter button when you've clicked that second point, and that will finish it off for you. And then type the letter. You know, since we named the other one section A, let's name this one section B. Okay. So I'll just make a box and then type a capital B. I'm going to select that and make sure it's 0.25. Enter. I want it to be large. Check. And then you can move that into place so that it is basically centered right above the arrow there. Great. And now that you got the one done, I'm just going to mirror it to the other side. There we go. And with the this outer ring here, I'm going to take advantage of that and do the dimensioning, circular dimension, the diameter dimension for the inside hole. And by the way, it's only the holes that are going to be shown with leaders like this, okay? And maybe I should make that a little higher up. So just to be crystal clear on this, we are only putting these leader style diameter dimensions on holes. Cylinders are dimensioned in their side view, in the view that they appear more cylindrical. And holes look like they're holes in the top view when you can see down through them and see, hey, there's nothing there. But it's in the side view that a round appears more like a cylinder. So when you go to do these dimensions, and I forgot to specify this last time, you have to say this is a diameter. So just doing that doesn't work. You have to, before you click the text where it goes, you have to type enter for multi-line text and insert with symbol the diameter symbol and check mark. Because it doesn't, AutoCAD doesn't know that you are doing a cylinder, and that's required. So let's do that again. In fact, I'm going to offset this line 1/4 of an inch so I can do this next one. And again, before you place that, you need to type enter and grab that diameter symbol right in front of it. There you go. Perfect. And then, of course, the one below. M, enter. Diameter symbol. There it is. Okay. And then lastly, in this view, I'm doing the overall thicknesses. So I'm going to offset this line a few times. All right. So the dimensions were from here to here as 1 1/4. And so we can do these as chain, or we can do these as baseline. You know I prefer baseline, so that's what I'm going to do. There it is. And these are a little crowded, so I'm going to spread this out. That's a little crowded in there. I might, when you're doing these side by side, that you can see it can become an issue. I guess I'm just going to put it up. Gosh, I hate getting so picky about this stuff, but you know, we're trying to make art here. I might just pull this out a little farther and that'll help. So the 1/4 of an inch thing is not, you know, law, but there you go. So I'm going to turn off my construction lines so you can see what this thing looks like. Done. And then I'll zoom out. Let's see what we've got so far. Oh, I realize I'm missing one more thing. The title of the view. You always title the section view. So in my dimension layer, I'm going to go to my text and make a text box. Section B-B. And make sure that's the right size, 0.125. And then put that where you want it. There it is. Okay.